Okay, so I wanted to go over the trick with you in finding the common denominator. Okay, so this trick is only going to work when you multiply the two denominators to get the common denominator. So if I multiply 4 times 3, I get 12. Okay? So if I multiply these two, I get 6. And these two, I will get 4. And then I would add and then reduce. Okay. Now, if I give you another example, okay, you can either use a common denominator of 8. If that's the case, you cannot do this trick, all right? So instead of using 8, you can also multiply them both by each other. That's usually easier for some other students, but I'm going to show you both ways. So if I multiply 2 times 8 to get 16, I can use the trick here. So to find this value, I would have to multiply 8 times 1. And to get this value, I would have to multiply 2 times 3. So it's almost like this fraction corresponds to this fraction. So the 2 and the 3 would have to multiply to get this numerator. So 14/16, and then you can reduce, was it 7/8? Now, if you choose not to do the trick and use a common denominator of 3, a common denominator of 8, this fraction stays the same. But then this one, to get the denominator to be 8, you would multiply the 2 by 4. So I would have to multiply the 1 by 4 to get 4. But notice we get the same exact answer. Okay? But the trick may help some of you if you're not really sure what is the common denominator. Okay? But again, the trick only works when you multiply the two numbers in the denominator. I just want to make sure you guys understand that, okay? Let's do one more. Okay, so let's ignore the minus and the negative sign. So if I multiply 5 times 7, I get 35. So to get this numerator, I'm going to do 7 times 2. To get this numerator, I'm going to do 5 times 4. So this is minus negative 14/35 minus 20/35. So remember, I have to use keep, change, change because it's a subtraction problem. Right? Keep this the same, change that, right? Technically it's a positive. So since they are the same signs, I'm going to find the sum, which means I'm going to add. And then what you do is you keep the sign of both of them, right? Same sign, add, keep the sign. Okay, so I hope that helps.